to get a message that most resonates with you. I'm not telling you what to do. The Oracle's not telling you what to do. Ultimately, you have free will. Therefore, you make the best decision for you and those involved. If you're cross-watching or you yourself, Libra, feel that the roles are in the reverse, please reverse them. Take what applies and leave what doesn't. It's a general reading, not a private reading. So it may resonate, may not resonate. Please be aware of that. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating. It is greatly appreciated. Libra. That was the Two of Cups that I saw before. So you have the Knight of Wands. You could be dealing with an Aries, Sag, Leo. Doesn't have to be. Knight of Wands is somebody who is fired up. He's ready to go. He's enthusiastic about it, or he's passionate. But we'll see what else comes out. You have the Three of Pentacles. So working together with someone perhaps, or collaborating. The challenge, though, is the Three of Cups. So it could be maybe having a good time. This could be a work situation, maybe a friendship, a family member. It could be a love relationship. But with the Three of Cups is, I almost get the sense of like, okay, we're taking care of the practical things, but this is not fun, or there's no emotions tied to this. For some, there is, no, actually, we'll see. You have the Ace of Wands in the Foundation. That's the spark, the passion, the drive, the energy. All right. In the past, Four of Swords, possibly taking a break. Nothing happening, maybe healing from a particular situation. On your mind, you have the Two of Pentacles. Maybe there's a lot going on. Maybe you're juggling a lot. For some of you, it's keeping everything balanced. I don't know. For some, there could be some sort of third-party situation here. Your outcome is the Judgment. Hold on, I got to cover that. And what is the Judgment? A reconciliation, a second chance, an opportunity, just in general. Let's see, what is this Knight of Wands for Libra? Why is that here, the Knight of Wands? Page of Cups, the Five of Swords, the Page of Wands. So overall, there is going to be some sort of communication. Overall, there's some sort of communication. Either you're doing this or someone else is doing this. There could be an apology or maybe some sort of expression here. I'm not sure why the Five of Swords is there. But it can, because I don't place these cards in the reverse, this can signify that there is maybe an apology, some sort of forgiveness, you know, kind of like if both or one person is feeling defeated, there might be an opportunity to communicate a desire to move on from that type of feeling. For some of you, you feel manipulated by someone, maybe even played. You could also feel like someone is all talk. Why is the Three of Pentacles the situation for Libra? Seven of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, and the Ten of Cups, Knight of Pentacles at the bottom. I don't know exactly what's going on here, but there seems to be like this willingness, it's almost like an awkward feeling, like this willingness from you, from whoever you're dealing with, to continue nourishing this whatever type of relationship it is, but it's being approached in a way that just doesn't seem right. It's almost like if you love somebody, instead of being like, oh, I love you, you know, like that softness, somebody is like, I love you. it just doesn't match. Like the way it's being presented doesn't match with the way that it wants to be said. It doesn't have to be something that's being said. It's just the way this situation is being handled seems a little odd. Ace of Swords. Maybe it's a little on the harsh side. Why is the Three of Cups here? Why is that the challenge? Five of Cups, 10 of Swords. Wow, 8 of Pentacles, Page of Swords. So there is some sort of hurt that's going on here. For some of you, you work with this individual. Again, it doesn't have to be work, but I'm just throwing it out there. Maybe you work with this person and it's just not pleasant. For some of you, this is just you in general. Maybe you're lacking in enthusiasm and it shows in your work environment or wherever you're having to put your efforts. Why is the Ace of Wands here? Eight of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, Death card, Scorpio. All right, so in the foundation, you've definitely stood your ground. You know, I think you knew exactly what you wanted. For some of you, you've walked away from something or someone. Perhaps it's maybe even detached to yourself. But to me, it seems like there was some sort of decision and clarity, I want to say. There was a sense of clarity of where you need to be walking towards, or what direction you need to go in. Because this 10 of Pentacles to me, yes, it can represent family, loyalty, long-term security, but whatever that is, that feeling of what that is, you're moving towards that and like beginning that. You're investing your time and energy into that idea, that concept, or if it's already here, that. But there's something here, maybe it's the person you're dealing with. There's some sort of awkwardness is what I keep feeling. And things aren't really coming together in the way that you would want them to, because there's clearly some sort of hurt here. What is this Four of Swords? For some of you, I don't know, maybe you're single and you just feel like what you want isn't really showing up, but it could be that there's still this attachment to some sort of hurt or pain of the past. Four of Swords, you have the Death card, Scorpio, the Hanged Man, and the King of Pentacles. Eight of Swords at the bottom. I feel like in the past, either you or someone else, it could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, doesn't have to be. Somebody has, I almost feel like, turned their back. Maybe this is you, I don't know. Perhaps even taken a pause, maybe focus their energy on something else. You could have also been dealing with an energy that felt very greedy. What is, I also get a sense of like something stopping, either abruptly. I also get the feeling like it had to. Maybe that's something you didn't accept or someone, I don't know. What is this Two of Pentacles? Three of Swords, the Tower, yeah, and the Eight of Swords. Aquarius with the Star card here. I think you've gotten hurt. I think you feel like, I don't know, do I believe this? Do I not? Can I trust? Can I not? And this situation has left me feeling heartbroken, disappointed, stuck in my thoughts. possibly even change the way you do certain things, think, or this could have been something that just kept looping in your mind. For some of you, you're trying to pick up the pieces and regain balance in your own life while still dealing with this pain. Why is the Judgment the outcome? The Four of Wands, Nine of Cups, Six of Wands. My goodness, Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. For some of you, hey, Britt, this outcome is pretty fantastic, actually. Pretty fantastic. You have definitely an opportunity where you feel happier, you feel more in tune with yourself. There's something here that you want that feels secure and it brings some sort of happiness. I love it. Could be with a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Again, maybe you have it in your chart. For some of you, it's just maybe in regards to finances, work, but it does bring a sense of security here. This opportunity or second chance, whatever this Judgment card is. Fantastic, actually. For some of you, maybe it's getting a sense of recognition or praise for something. For some of you, if this is in regards to a home, it's getting that home. Coffee cup, meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, and friendship. Yeah, I mean, I did get communication already over here in the beginning. Self-indulgence, focus on self, self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, and self-appreciation. Yeah, because I feel like, I don't know what it is. Either you were giving too much of yourself to something, or something changed. It's just something wasn't working right. And it could have worked right, but there was like something there that, like I said in the beginning, that made it, I don't know if the word is awkward. Kind of like, if you're driving a car and you get a flat tire, but the tire isn't fully flat, so you could still drive the car. It's just starting to, you know, be a little noticeable, but you could still drive to go put air in the car, in the tire. That was a weird analogy, but it's just something here was a little off. Now, with these cards that just came out, there is a focus on self, aligning with what it is that you want. And how do you align with what you want? Because what you're thinking about, what you focus on, what you're putting your energy towards, that's what's giving it life. If there's something you don't like, you don't give it energy, because it's just going to keep going. So aligning with what you want is thinking and acting as if you have that. Because what you've been doing was acting as if you didn't have it, or acting as if this situation is not great. And obviously that's the reality, right? We're not here living in la la land, but you do have to kind of trick your brain a little bit sometimes. Anyway, let's take out cards for advice and clarity, because I don't want to make these readings too long. And then we'll move on to Scorpio, which will take me a few minutes because the video has to upload so that I'm able to restart a new video. Advice for Libra. Service. I forgot who got that. Another sign did. And joy. I like that. That card doesn't come out that many times. So, service. Honey Adams loved her 3 children very much and had a rewarding family life, though sometimes she regretted never finding a career outside the home. At the end of her life, she realizes that this failure was not a failure at all. She achieved something more important, passing on a legacy of service to her daughter, Franny. Being a mother is a great accomplishment. Are you seeing your life as it really is? Though we may wish things to be different, often we create just what we need. This is an opportunity to look at where you are today. Give up what you think you deserve and start being of service. How does the idea of service inspire me? How can I make the most of my present situation? What can I give? Keywords are compassion, loyalty, strength, favoritism, unwillingness to compromise values, finding contentment, the joy of service, precious memories. The energy here is one of manifesting through being of service. This card indicates a steadfast ability to stay the course emotionally and create something sustainable and lasting. It can also bring to light not seeing or valuing what you have. Next is joy, and that says, we don't know much about Dancing Daisy, but we do know that she brings joy wherever she appears. Everyone who sees her becomes happier and more peaceful. Arguments cease as she comes close. People are even healed physically as a result of her presence. No one knows where she came from, and just before the TV crew arrives, she leaves. Dancing Daisy represents a new joyous phase in life and a significant change, such as a move, a new job, or a marriage. And this is the moment after the leap. You may not see where you are going, but you will land on your feet. Keywords, what can I do to invite happiness into my life? Being present is not the same as truly experiencing something. Keywords are joy, playfulness, delight, a conduit for joy, detachment from joy, higher purpose, profoundly impacting lives, improved health, and birth. There's a little more. This vibrational energy is walking on air. A pure essence of joy comes through detachment. Dancing Daisy brings joy, but does not experience it. Its purpose is to radiate what is inside. This powerful energy moves your projects forward. It is to detach, to be creative, but will draw in assistance necessary to further your goals. So, I feel like both of these cards are a little bit of getting out of oneself, like stop looking so inward, me, looking at just self. And being of service,